last one on the list. Let's see. Coma patient, listed as deceased, technically still comatose, still hanging on the brink of life. But they got a certificate that says they died, so that puts them clean and clear for collecting. Just gotta jot down a few notes on them right here. Let's see, we got approximate height, weight, eye color, hair color, skin tone, fingers and limbs, no chunks or gouges missing, and done. Yep, this one will do just fine. And up we go. Ah, you poor thing. Limp as a sock full of mud. Well, you'll likely perk up once we get out of the morgue and into the dreamlands. Most of the rejects I wind up collecting do that. They stay as dead and lifeless here because they think they're supposed to stay dead and lifeless. But get them into the place where Dreams has had. Oh, and don't be getting any ideas about running off once your body starts working again. Underground parts of the Dreamlands are a terrible place to get lost in. Off we go then. It's not a bad lot, you know. Being dead, I mean. You don't have to worry about cleaning up the house, nor going to work, nor paying taxes. And your chances of being hunted for sport by billionaires goes way down as well. Then, too, you ain't got to worry no more about what you're gonna have for dinner, on account of you don't really have to eat anymore. Hang on a moment. Here's our exit from this place. It's a bit stereotypical, maybe. But odds are when you find a door marked storage in a place like this, it's a secret passage what leads out of the mortal world and into some portion of the Dreamlands. It's pretty dark in here. Your eyes probably ain't gonna see much. But it's a sort of brick-lined hallway with a stone floor. Gets pretty worn looking the farther in we go, and some of these bricks are starting to get a bit crumbly in places. And there's something slimy growing on the floor in a couple of spots. Be glad you ain't walking. And here comes the outer door. This opens onto the near edge of the Dreamlands, and from there we can go on our way to where I'm gonna take you.
Who is it?
It's me, Cully. Open up.
What's the password?
Oh, for the love of Ned, there ain't no effing password. The password, Cully, is open the effing door.
Nope. Wrong. Try again.
Cully, open the door.
How do I know it's you?
Cully, if you don't open this effing door right effing now, then I have to go all the way back to that effing morgue and hike this comatose human over Bog's green earth to find another way back out into the effing Dreamlands. If I have to do all that, Cully, just because you can't open a bloody door, I will make a personal point of coming back out this way, and I will find you, and I will pull your dull staring eyes out through your arsehole.
All right. You ain't got to get so pissy about it.
Well?
The bolt's stuck.
One.
Nope, there it goes.
forgetting this, Cully. You best hope I don't see you when I head back this way. Hey, seems you got your voice back. You starting to feel any more lively yet? Little bit, eh? Not enough to walk yet though, I imagine. Yeah, it usually takes a bit of time for the technically dead to get up and start moving again out here. Probably for the best. You really don't want to walk through some of this stuff. See, this part of the dreamlands we're passing through just now. This is what we call the catacombs. Lots of tunnels and holes and passageways and the like. Easy to get lost in. And most of it is filled up with bodies and bones. Eh? How's that again? Where'd they all come from? Well, all over really. The best part of the lot is the bones and bodies of humans what's been dreaming extra deeply and dream themselves clean out of your reality and into the dreamlands. And then they die for whatever reason. And if they shovel off that proverbial mortal coil anywhere near this place, then demons like me, or Cully back there, or some one or another of the trash collectors, we takes them up and brings them here for interment like. Some few of them is folks like you. The ones that's been declared legally dead but ain't, and they end up kicking off on the way through here. I don't peg you for one of those though. You seem healthy enough. Aside from being dead, that is. Well, technically dead. Comatose, I guess I ought to have said. How'd you wind up that way anyway? You was in a pretty deep coma, you was. Deep enough to be declared dead, at any rate. How'd that happen? No, I suppose you wouldn't. Oh well. It ain't so important now in the grand scheme of things. Your past is behind you. What matters now is your future. And what future's that? Well, your immediate future is going through this tunnel with me, as it takes us out of this here section of the catacombs, and into this great big enormous huge cavern. Oh, and I figure you want to see some of this one. So I'll make a bit of a light, I will, and we'll see what's out there. This here cabin is all full of spires and crystals and shiny bits it is. Some of them is small, and some of them is proper huge. Big as a house they are. Here, look at this one. Great big lump of ruby. Just waiting for someone to come along and quarry it out and carve it into something handsome. There's a wall covered with sapphires, and this pool over here to your left has got a right huge load of pearls in it. Though I can't for the life of me figure out what they're doing in there, seeing as there's no clams nor oysters in there to make them. Oh, it won't be long now. We're getting close to the outer edges of the dreamlands, and close to the boundaries of the chaos realm of Earth. No, not Earth like your world. No, this is Earth like the element. Soil, and rocks, and roots, and tunnels, and such. Things that rightly belong underground. Why, that's where my friend lives. The fellow I'm selling you to. Yep, I'm gonna sell your technically dead carcass to another demon. He makes things. Not artistic like mine, though he's certainly several kinds of what you might call an artist. No, he's an artificier. He makes things. Complicated things. Like clocks and those self-moving whatchamacallums. Automatons, That's what they're called. Yeah, that. He makes those out of the humans I brings in. Me and a few other trash collectors. He's done some incredible work in that line. I'm sure you'll be quite impressed. What? Ain't you never bought nor sold our supplies? This is just the same. Really, that's all you're good for at this point. Raw materials, as it were. And besides, it's better than the alternative. Getting stuffed into a little rat hole back there in the catacombs. This way, though. This way, you get a chance to be made into something new. Something better, maybe. Certainly something interesting. One more narrow tunnel to pass through, and then... there we are. See that little cottage just ahead of us? If we was in the woods, this would be a quaint little cottage in the forest. As we're in the realm of Earth, however, it's a quaint little cottage in the middle of a cavern. Still has the same sort of feel to it, though. Let's see if the demon of the house is in.
Just a moment, if you please. Well, hello there, Mahur'Ma. What have you for me today?
Another human. Technically dead. Discard from one of the morgues. They're just now getting their voice back, but generally they're about as active as a boneless chicken. Are you, in the market for such as them?
As a matter of fact, Mahur'Ma, I have a brand new design on the boards that would suit their particular characteristics most admirably. I'll give you 10 quintessi for them.
That's uncommon generous of you, Esser Shen. I'll gladly accept.
Splendid. Be so good as to carry them around to the laboratory entrance and slide them down the receiving chute, and I'll go and fetch your fee.
Oh, now there's no need to raise your voice in protest, human. Esser Shen is as good an artificer as you could hope to find in these parts, and he treats his creations with care and dignity. You could do far worse. Far, far worse. But you'll see for yourself soon enough just what sort of a person he is. Here we go. Laboratory deliveries only. No soliciting. Who the hell would be soliciting way out here, I wonder? Well, this is where we part ways, human. I wish you the very best.